Welcome everyone for another video learning byte session with ABCLearn Technologies. In this session, we're going to understand what is virtualization and the kind of advantages that it's going to provide. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so any server generally consists an underneath hardware, and on top of it there is an operating system installed, and on top of it the applications will be configured. So this is how a normal server looks like. Okay, so I guess everybody's clear with that. Now moving on to the virtualization, what happens is, so the same hardware, okay, but instead of direct and operating system, most of the times we go with the virtualization layer. Okay, now on top of this virtualization layer there will be an operating system installed, whichever you want, and an application is configured. Now this is considered as a virtual machine. Okay, so if the underneath hardware is of, assume that 128 GB RAM, this application might be using only 4 GB itself. This virtual machine might be using only 4 GB itself. The remaining hardware can be shared with other virtual machines. Now here these virtual machines are all called as the servers. In each virtual machine there could be different operating system installed, different applications can be configured, and the 128 GB RAM is shared among all these applications. Okay, and you can also fine tune this hardware level with just a click of a button, like you can increase the RAM needed for one particular virtual machine, etc. Okay, so these all are managed by this layer called as virtualization layer. Okay, and we call them as the hypervisors. Okay, there are a lot of hypervisors, like which can be directly installed on the hardware, or else you can install it on top of the operating systems. That is another a different topic. Okay, but remember, a hypervisor provides an abstraction to the applications or to the virtual machines about the hardware layer. Okay, and you might be wondering about, for these kind of implementations, you might be having a question like, what about the security? Like, if one virtual machine can look at the information of the another virtual machine. No, that is not possible, because hypervisors make sure that kind of isolations. Okay, so that is taken care of it. Next, another benefit will be, the virtual machines can be movable so easily from one hardware layer to the another hardware layer. For example, this virtual machine which is on physical host 1, we are moving it to the physical host 2. Okay, so based on your requirements, you can quickly move these things. Okay, so these are the kind of benefits are provided by the virtualization. Okay, and this is how the hardware is shared among the virtual servers. Okay, now I hope these things are clear to you now, what is virtualization and the kind of advantages it is providing. Okay, so we thank you so much for your time, and please do subscribe and click on the bell icon to get more latest updates from us. And on the Facebook, please do share and like our Facebook page. So the links are given in the description below. Thank you so much.